Welcome back to Mario RPG. We're about halfway through the volcano.
And then Dry Bones is looking at you like, hey, you want to grind some more?
You absolutely can.
Oh my god,
Also
Donkey Kong came back! Where have you been?
Apparently after Donkey Kong Country 1...
Sure is hot here, I should move.
Sure is.
Kind of moved.
I should move.
Who thought it was a good idea to live in a volcano?
I think this game came out before DKC2, in which case...
No, this came out at like around the time as DKC 3.
No matter where I go, I'm unwanted.
Damn, that's a feels bad.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, you're dead, so eh. Alright, we'll get rid of you first. Oh wow, Donkey Kong, you are very strong, man.
He's beefy, but 2 hits.
That's not. That's DK's in-law.
His what is it? His legally distinct in-law.
Right. So just like every other Dry Bones, you need to use a special attack or a pure water to kill them.
Got a freebie.
Hey, freebie, nice.
Bowser drank all. Bowser drank the rest.
Want to know something funny too? It's like it doesn't even necessarily have to be a damaging special, because I tried doing Sleepy Time on the Dry Bones. It didn't even work, but it was still enough to one-shot it.
Huh.
It was funny.
I never knew that. I knew you had to use a special, but I thought it had to be a special attack.
Imagine dying to a sleep spell.
Right. It's like literally any special will work, even if it doesn't damage the enemy. It's a funny thing to think about.
Yeah, really.
Also with the Magmors, unless you directly attack them, they don't drop luckies when you kill them. It has to be a direct.
Valor up!
Yay! Use more defense. Huzzah!
Too bad your special defense is trash.
Speaking of special enemy.
You're an adult. Think something is tasty, then eat it.
You're a grown-ass man.
Okay. Sure, Nintendo, whatever. Damn, Bowser, what the hell?
What'd you expect?
I mean, those magma-looking enemies, I forgot their names already, but just they don't have a lot of health, so...
No, but I didn't think they were all close enough for the splash damage to hit them, so I didn't expect him to kill 3 enemies.
Damn straight!
Splash damage hits everybody, regardless of where they're at on the map.
Yes.
No, I know. I didn't realize they were so low. I didn't realize they were so low health that I would have gotten all 4. That I got all 3 of them.
I mean, you did hit them with splash damage twice, and they don't have a lot of health to begin with, honestly.
Yay, more stars! God damn it! Stop giving me stars when there's literally nobody in the room, and I have to waste half of it. Right
Yeah.
That's the only reason they gave you the star.
Yeah, just for that.
Just to get rid of that guy faster. He's not that hard, really.
No, he's not.
He's not.
Get out of my way.
Ah!
Piece of shit.
You ran right into that one. Oh, Magnus, that's what it is.
Hey, look, it's the it's the villain from Chrono Trigger.
Baby Lavos, fuck. Also, I'm showing this off. This is the star egg that you get for beating Look the Other Way 100 times.
And
It is a very useful item. It does 100 damage on every on-screen enemy, and you can use it as many times as you want.
oh, okay.
Rock candy, eat your heart out.
Yeah, you basically never need to buy rock candies ever again.
Like, it does half the damage of a rock candy, but it is reusable.
Yeah, and you can have everybody use it at once, so you may as well be getting free 300 damage on everything.
But honestly,
Seriously?
everyone's already hitting way more than like 200 on their own anyway, like that.
I should mention both the body and the head count as different enemies.
Yep.
Yes, they do. That's why I'm doing Thought Peek on it. Also, you want to kill the body first?
You messed up.
I did.
Game.
You do want to kill the body first, because if you kill the head and the body's still alive, it'll self-destruct and it'll basically one-shot one person on your party again.
Oh no!
In a game where like everyone gets revived afterwards anyway, and they still get XP even if they're dead. Oh no!
Of course, the body doesn't have a thought. It's a body. Slap.
I was hoping you'd show. I was hoping you'd show off the self-destruct.
I was hoping that I didn't.
A Stompler.
It just kills itself.
That's-
I was hoping that I did enough damage to the head that I would one-shot both of them at the same time.
Also, that fucking frog coin.
Yeah, that frog coin's a bitch.
Like,
There we go.
you would have to intentionally jump in there, but thankfully, like we said, I think last time, you don't take damage if you fall into a lava, but that's just like, okay.
No, it does automatically launch you back to whatever the nearest entrance point was that you went to.
Yeah.
They made it a lot easier to get those, because in the Super Nintendo version, it was very, very hard to judge exactly where those were.
If this was the Mario and Luigi series, you would take damage from that.
Yeah, I would.
And then trying so hard to get it, you'd end up at 1 HP in your next battle. It's like,
I forgot to heal. Shit.
By the way, we've mentioned Mario and Luigi a couple of times. Either of you want to record that trilogy at some point? I say trilogy because there's only 3 fucking games. Okay, no, there's 4, but
like the 4th one is good.
5.
It's enjoyable. It's just,
Dream Team's good. We pretend the 5th game never happened.
let's be real here. Paper Jam is a crossover game with Paper Mario, and it's like it doesn't really. I haven't played it, so I can't really say anything about it. But it just feels more like a what's it called? It just feels more like a crossover game than an actual like proper game in the series.
Yeah, because it is.
I can do it.
My point is, like,
I can do those 3. It's not an issue. I'll have far less time with partners in time, but that's okay.
Hell, I'd be willing to do Partners in Time. I actually have a lot of good memories with that one.
I have shitty memories.
Yeah, and I would, and it's really hard to judge who would want to do Bowser's Inside Story because that's everybody's favorite Mario and Luigi game. It's just so goddamn good.
Dibs.
Listen, we have to settle it in Smash.
I already said dibs too late.
So, we'd have to settle in who can. We'd have to settle in who could actually fucking record it. In which case, I cannot because I don't have a way of recording 3DS emulators right now.
That's not 3DS. Unless you're
It's
doing the
DS,
unless you're doing the remake, which no.
Oh dear God!
Well, that's
no.
what I mean. I would have to use that's like I said. I'd have to either use the 3DS to record the remake, which no, or I'd have to get a DS emulator, which also no, because I don't really know of a good place to find one right now.
Hey, free
I know
from
I
Not
can
that
get
hard.
one. I know.
Did you know that your 3DS is easily hackable?
The regular DS is even more hackable, honestly.
Lucky.
As for me, I don't give a shit.
I mean, you have everything. I mean,
Imagine if the Lucky's stacked.
God.
that would be broken as shit.
And it's like quadruple your XP. It's like, oh hell yeah!
An
That'd be
explosion of love!
God damn it. So, the Stump It, he takes an extra turn to attack, but when he does attack, he does a group hitting attack that does decent damage, but I kill him too fast for it to happen.
Yeah.
Double coins?
You're like,
Nah, fuck it, I don't need coins anymore.
But you gotta do it for the content.
Well, Bowser's leveling up. He's too impatient to... Bowser wouldn't want to wait. He wants this level up now, damn it.
Well, you don't understand Bowser then.
And he's all, yeah, double my money.
Dude, it's Bowser. He wants all the attention. He'd rather you pay attention to the fact that he gained a level, and then he'd find out you were supposed to gain money, and they're like, wait, you actually could have got more money? Fuck you.
Bowser's the kind of character who would want... Bowser's the kind of character who would want to get stronger, but also want money at the exact same time.
Hey, now we get to fight it again. Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
self-destruct.
Since we were on the topic of Bowser's Inside Story, Bowser doesn't even know that plot is even happening for 90% of that game.
No, he does not, and that makes it funny.
And he doesn't even
Exactly.
care. He literally does not care until Fawful shows up and makes him care. And then I showed this off because this is showing up like you can just spam Star Egg on every enemy if you really wanted to. The only problem is the animation goes on a little too long.
Yeah, because at least with Rock Candy, just like it's limited, but it goes by quick, and it'll do twice as much damage.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
blow up!
Hi, Greg!
Shit!
Bitch!
Fuck.
How did you miss?
I don't know. How did it miss?
I know it hit Bowser.
Also, I would be more upset at Peach for doing 2 damage, but I mean, she is using a paper fan on a Spiny.
Yeah.
Look, she's trying her best.
I know, and I feel bad for her because that is literally her second strongest weapon in the game, and I can't get her strongest weapon until after I finish this dungeon, unfortunately.
Honestly, if you want to even out her damage, just give her the super suit, and she'll be doing just as much as anyone else.
True.
Peach, what are you doing? My best.
So, yay! So Peach can go from doing 2 damage with her war fan to doing 52. Yay!
Hell yeah!
Still
much
not even
more.
100 damage, but it's still a lot.
Welcome to the Salty Spittoon. How tough are you?
How tough am I? I once ate a box full of box of nails for breakfast.
Yeah,
so without any milk.
Alright, step inside. You're good.
How tough are you? I jumped on a Spiny 100 times
So what?
without, and the Spiny didn't take any damage.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's like that proves the Spiny's strong. That proves the Spiny's tough.
Doesn't prove shit.
Like, oh no, Mario says that, then he looks down at the Spiny that's next to him. He's like, okay, Spiny, you can come in, motherfucker. Also, nice little Easter egg in the back there. You have the Blue Falcon and the Fire Stingray from F-Zero and the R-Wing from Star Fox.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would love to have those models. I don't know why they have the R-Wing instead of having like one more F-Zero racer. Because this was back even before people started talking about the fact that Nintendo never doesn't talk about F-Zero anymore.
I think if I remember this. Yeah.
You want to stay? There's my bed.
Wasn't that a cushy bed? It's just a bunch of boxes, man.
Also, Mario, why were you laying down on your face on a wooden bed? You moron.
Also to reference why it was just the R-Wing, the Blue Falcon, and the Fire Stingray, that was in the original as well. That's how faithful this game.
Yes,
that's how faithful this game is.
Yeah.
That's how faithful this remake is. Sometimes it's faithful.
Even down to the.
Let me put it this way: it's faithful to a fault.
Yes. It's also sad because at that point, that's when, even back when this game first came out, F-Zero was like 12 years old, and Nintendo hadn't made a single F-Zero.
No, that's like 6 years old.
12 years. Yeah, 12.
No, yeah, because F-Zero is one of the launch titles on the Super
F-Zero
Nintendo.
came out in like 1991, and this came out in 1996. So
Yeah.
it would have been
That's
like
not 12.
5 years.
5 years.
That's not.
Almost.
That's not 12.
Almost 6 at this.
That's still not 12.
But it makes. No. But then it makes this version make that even sadder because then you realize the last F-Zero game that we got was
F-Zero 99.
technically F-Zero 9. Well.
Yeah, I just put a huge hole. Yeah, I put a huge hole in your
did
logic.
F-Zero 99 come out before this game did? I can't remember. It did? Okay.
I was gonna say I put a huge hole in your logic.
Fair enough.
Damn, Mallow.
You
Yeah, again, it's one of the rare times where Mallow can actually help in a fight because he's one of like 3 bosses in this game that's weak to ice. Only problem is Mallow has really, really crummy defense, and there's not really much I can do about that.
There's water blast. There's water blast when I'm in a fucking volcano.
How did he miss?
Oh. Good question. I have no idea.
Mallow's a cloud.
But I'm glad it did.
My only logic is that Mallow's just a giant cloud.
You would think water. You would think getting hit by water he would heal himself because he just absorbs the water.
Oh, it's actual fire! Fuck!
Also, I don't know why he has a crown of bones on his head, but okay. It is based on a blarg from Mario 60 from Mario.
You were gonna say 64, weren't you?
I did almost say 64. I caught myself.
Idiot.
But
Round 2, motherfuckers!
I'm back from the dead. Don't ask where I got the rope. Don't ask where I got the rope from.
Well, it's a square enemy, so that's just how zombies look for square standards.
By the way, when I did this boss, I distinctly remember getting up to like 80 hits on Super Jump. I was like, wait, why? Why would I pull that off here?
Did you even do? Did you even use Thought Peak on the first form?
They're two separate bosses.
No, I was gonna say, did you do Thought Peak on the first form?
I did, yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did.
I must have missed it.
I did. Even if you do forget to do Thought Peak on bosses, if you go back to Land's End, you can always use frog coins to pay for the ones that you missed.
Finally, an attack that makes sense!
So this version of him is weak to jump and weak to thunder.
Here, have a random ass explosion. Here, have a random ass explosion.
Yeah. So like I was saying earlier, this is one of the rare times where Mallow is actually very useful for this boss because he has weaknesses for both versions.
I'm going back to the lava. Fuck
we didn't need him.
But considering Bowser does almost 400 damage a hit, it doesn't really matter.
Imagine if he if he had a secret third form.
Comes back as ash. Comes back as literal ash.
You say come back as little Ash, and I just and was thinking, wow, he came back as Ash Ketchum. Goddamn.
Fuck. Alright, so we got the 6th star. It's a very, very shiny star this time, and what the fucking hell?
Why do I hear Devil May Cry music?
Oh shit. Oh god, Smithy has his own Super Sentai group. Fuck me.
It's okay, these guys suck.
Yeah. You know, the funny thing is, I feel like had it not been for Super Mario Bros. Z, these guys would have just not been as popular as they would have. But then again, what do I know?
You're not wrong. Well, you're not wrong about that.
At least not for people that didn't grow up with Power Rangers, anyway.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, dude, they're in this game for like 10 minutes.
10 minutes. 5 minutes at best.
Yeah. 10 is being generous.
By the way, I should say, if you go back now, you can save before fighting them, so you don't. So if worst case scenario you die to them, like I did when I was younger, because I was under-leveled as shit and didn't know how to play RPGs at the time, you can make sure you don't have to refight the frickin' dragon again.
Yeah, but at the same time, this game is also, at the very least, this version of the game is generous with fully healing your party before, like after every boss.
Also, I do like the touch with this. The drum beat is basically styled off of like how Super Sentai soundtracks usually go. So there's a lot of Super Sentai references, not just with them being like literally named after Power Rangers and whatnot.
Ginyu Force is better.
I mean, Toriyama literally made the Ginyu Force specifically because his children liked Super Sentai.
Damn straight. Mamma mia! I don't.
Fuck him up.
Mamma mia! I don't need this shit. Just walks out.
It's like Mario.
So you remember how they kept?
It's like Mario. What about the Star Road? Fuck him.
God damn it. So you remember how they? So you remember back when we fought Spiritovich and they were talking about how Blade was supposed to show up and stuff, and then Johnny, after you beat him, they're like, "Hey, I saw a giant blade floating across the sky. It must be like their secret base or something." They kept foreshadowing this stupid thing for a while, but it doesn't do anything. It shows up now out of nowhere.
This intro slaps. That intro slaps, though.
Oh, it absolutely does. They even do their own Super Sentai intro poses. It's awesome.
Our intro sucks. We're sorry.
I just kind of wish that they had gone, like, for this remake more... Because you know how each boss has their more animated opening as soon as you start fighting them? I kind of wish with this they had done a much more Super Sentai anime-esque introduction.
They could have. like they could have done a weird thing where like they did like a splash pose before they started doing that. But
Exactly.
I kind of wish the Axem Rangers were just like you just met each individual one separately, and then after you fought them all individually, then you fight them all at once.
That makes sense. Also, all the thought peaks are hilarious.
Yeah.
All the thought peaks for them are hilarious because all of them are saying how Red fucked up his pose.
Yeah.
Even Red's just like, damn, I messed up the pose.
It's like, damn, Red really fucked up that pose. Damn, I fucked up.
Okay, so Pink, Axem Pink is the healer, so you want to get rid of her ASAP. Axem Green is the mage, so he's going to use a lot of group hitting spells, so I'd go after him second. Axem Yellow is the hard hitter.
My makeup's ready.
So if you don't
then change brands.
Yeah, Axem Yellow is the one that hits the hardest, so you may want to go after him second. And Axem Black is the fastest, so he's going to attack twice. Even if you have max speed, he's always going to attack you twice.
And then what is it too? Just every time you beat them, that's when like kind of like what happened with Axem Pink there. Like there's like, yo, Red.
What?
Yeah. If you if you beat Red before you beat any of the other ones, he talks about how he has a headache, and then he's just like done fighting.
See, I'm gonna laugh
But
if you end up killing a couple of them before you even thought peek them with splash damage.
I got the pose wrong.
I got the pose wrong. This is the first time where I actually went out of my way to do thought peaks, only because the game actually saves them. I never did thought peek on these guys before, so all the thought peaks are everyone making fun of Red for screwing up his pose.
Mario's trying really hard not to kill everyone at once.
I know, because I don't know how much health Red has.
Red, I brought my
shades.
Serves you right.
I wish they'd actually showed his shades breaking. That would have been awesome.
That group post went off
without a hitch. Shut up, Yellow.
That just
Also,
shows you
Axem
he's
Yellow
the
has
idiot.
I think Axem Yellow has the most HP and the highest defense out of all.
I mean, it makes sense, because look at him.
5 of them. I know.
He's fat!
He's fat!
Me and Logic had the exact same thought.
Body slam!
You've shown me that clip so many times, and it makes me laugh every damn time.
Because it's funny! Are we done here?
Fat!
And Green just doesn't want to be here anymore.
Also, what happened to your health? Also, Green, your health evaporated. What the fuck?
Because he kept getting hit by the splash damage.
Yeah.
He has the second least HP next to Pink. That's why he has
Get
so
slapped,
little
bitch.
HP. That, and he also has
Red. What?
Green is.
I got
Green
a headache.
Is the mage, so he has the.
We're out of shape.
Totally out of shape.
You're totally out of shape.
Green is the mage, so he has the lowest physical defense. That's why he took so much damage. Okay, Bowser, you can finish off for Axem Yellow here.
Yo, Red.
Yo,
Why?
Red.
I'm hungry. Chew your tongue.
We're robots. We don't have tongues. Deal with it.
Right.
We're robots. We don't have tongues. Bitch, you. Bitch, what?
Bitch, you thought. Also, this was probably the last actual boss in the main game when I was younger that actually gave me trouble, because I was under-leveled as shit. So, Axem Black attacking 2 times in a row really screwed me over.
Formation ho! Here we go.
And then not having high enough defense to deal with Blade, which this is also a Super Sentai reference. The Blade is their Megazord, goddammit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
999. Why do they always wait to use me?
Come on, Square, you couldn't get it.
Right? That's just another thing with
Why do they
Super
always wait to
Sentai.
call him?
That's just another thing with Super Sentai. Is like they'll always wait until the last second to use like the Megazord or whatever the hell.
Yeah. This is what would usually screw me over, because Breaker Beam would, if you're too low level, Breaker Beam does 100 damage to your whole party, and that can be very devastating. The only upside is that Breaker Beam takes a whole turn to charge.
Yes, it does.
So as long as Peach doesn't die, you should never die.
Yeah, and then you just have Malice spam like that freaking shocker on him, and then you'll be good.
Yeah, or just don't, and just spam regular attacks.
Either way.
If you know where everything is,
or just be Bowser. It's like all right, just keep healing all the turns. It's like, or you can just be Bowser.
Yeah, we're invincible.
No more, you're not.
Here's the frustrating thing about this fight. So we killed the blade. The blade is what counts towards us getting experience. 17 experience.
They're not it.
Because we technically never killed the Axem Rangers.
I mean, to be fair, do you really need that much XP anymore anyway?
No, but it was like, they could have at least given me 50 experience for that fight.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
But it's like
what Brent said.
It took me a bit.
I hate to interrupt you, but it's like what Brent. What Brent said. Man, no wonder Mega Sonic beat the shit out of you.
it's like it took me a while to realize that was the reason why you get so little experience from these guys, because they technically don't count you as killing the Axem Rangers. You just killed the blade. But even still, like, couldn't the blade have given you at least 30 experience? 17 seems like
it really
ridiculously low.
It literally doesn't matter.
Do you remember do you remember what Mario's taken down before? He's taken down entire armies. He's fine.
Yeah, true. Where could the 7th star be? Gee, I wonder where it is.
Where could the 7th star be? All right, Bowser, cough it up.
Fuck.
Why do you think I've been trying to get back into my house, you bastards?
All right, Bowser, cough it up. We know you haven't.
Anyway, we're back here at Nimbus Land again.
Hey, where'd you go?
So up there is where we have to go, but we have to talk to.
You have to talk to the
King Nimbus first.
Hey, I'm saving first. I have to imagine all the cloud people just literally forgot where you went.
They are kind of slow for that.
Yeah. So now that we have 6 star pieces, the only place left to go is the end of the game, which is Bowser's Castle. So we're going to find a way to go into Bowser's Castle in the next part.
Bowser coming to get his rent from Smithy.